Hey friends, hello, welcome back to William Ware Games Corner. Today, the Darkside Detective, developed by Spooky Doorway. You may recognize Spooky Doorway as the developers behind the Seance at Blake Manor, which of course I played through in the channel, and I really liked. It was one of my favorite games of last year. In fact, you could find an Easter egg for the Darkside Detective in the catacombs of Blake Manor. I think that's everything I know about the game. It's not much. I think it's divided in a series of smaller cases. If so, I may use that to divide this playthrough into several videos. By the way, the channel recently hit 50 subscribers, which I know it's like a tiny number in YouTube. But it is like the smallest big number of subscribers. So thank you everyone who has subscribed. I really hope you find entertainment in this channel. I hope you find good puzzles and good mysteries with good solutions. But if you want to help me to keep growing, just leave a like in whatever videos you enjoy. And if you can, leave a comment. That would be great. And if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing. But now, I'm gonna start the investigations of the Darkside Detective. Click to start. Twin Lakes Police System, Volume 13. Twin Lakes. Be a reference to Twin Peaks. Case files. Malice in Wonderland. Tom Alone. Classified. By Heart. Poltergeist. Bates Motel. Yeah, so I can see the comedy, at least in the names. What's this? Audio settings. All good. Police corruption on. Still on. This isn't going nowhere. You should give up on this. You don't learn, do you? That was good. Graphics, high definition, super high definition, virtual reality, spooky vision. Your machine can run this. Very good. Okay, I guess case number 1, Malice in Wonderland. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Officer Dooley. Oh, I almost shot you there, Detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Detective McQueen, so we are named McQueen. Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has been spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap, I mean the kind of case you're into, Detective. Great, let's get started. Officer Dooley, after you, Detective. You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Roy Jones. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen. Mr. Jones, he's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? Painting. Nice schooner. Aha, you dummy. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. Schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, Detective, I am rarely around my kid. Roy Jones. How can I help you, Detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. He's 7. Exactly. A tedious age, so I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine. Call this number, they'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Beauty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bells. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? I received an item. I've taken up enough of your time. And I've nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. Okay, so let's start with the hallway. Chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Closet, living room, or study? Living room will come from there. Closet. Box of junk. A black light bulb. May as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat bitch, and we've got ourselves a good night. A good night is fine in this kit. Okay, so black light bulb. All the other junk is useless junk. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Does it seem odd to you that these folks don't have a kitchen or bathroom? The recession hit us all hard, Dolly. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. A key for the study, eh? Mr. Jones, I want access to your study. I'd love to help, detective, but I seem to have misplaced the key. Sorry. Don't get suspicious, man. Daughter's bedroom, attic, telephone, flowers, master bedroom. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Hey, are you free to help wallpaper my sister's house this weekend? I can do the first floor, but I need somebody to hold the ladder while I do the second. I think she means the inside rooms. Really? Thank goodness I was not looking forward to wallpapering that roof. What an odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to put it in. I better check Roy's alibi. Yeah, that's how that works. Hello, this is Bella. It is Bells. Busty Bell's Beauty Boutique. Busty Bell's Possum Portolo. Busty Bell's Pond. Yes, would have been enough. I'm a thorough woman. No question left unanswered. No desire unfulfilled. No fantasy unexplored. No, I get the picture. Are you sure? I could send you one if you'd like. Was there Mr. Roy Jones in your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in masks. This is a police matter. I am Detective Francis McQueen. Frankie McQueen of the Darkside Division. Yes. Tell Dooley I say hello. I'm glad this screen resolution doesn't let you make out that I am blushing. Happy to help a friend of Dooley's. Yep. Roy Boy wasn't here last night. Roy Boy? Some questions, even a badge won't get you answer. And let's check the bedroom. Here's the mother. We also have a teddy, drawers, pens, pony, tree, and man. Hello, can I ask? My baby's gone. Can you tell me about... She just disappeared. My baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. Find her. This is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. Eddie. Tell me what she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. Stupid, know nothing bear. Man, a drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Hence, this is no time for art, detective. Black light. This looks useful. Black light marker. Let's see the master bedroom. Nanny? Yeah, the nanny. Tell me about Alice. Nanny mafian. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's the nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No, siree. How long have you been working for the Jones? Jones's, detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. It's not really the best time. It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you're the nanny. Very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure. There's nothing incriminating in there, anyway. Okay, so the most suspicious nanny possible. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Is the comedy that she is very suspicious and guilty, or that she's very suspicious and innocent? A painting? Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Is it the same woman? Could it be a different woman? A waterbed, very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Anything else to say, Dooley? That nanny is beautiful. Ask her if she's single. You know, as part of the investigation. Did we go to the attic now? A broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Paint thinner? The paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now, but I still pick it up. Some boxes, just a bunch of forgotten memories. A broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Okay, so we have a blacklight bulb. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. Ooh, what the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. We have some paint. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. More boxes. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. I don't like the look of this, detective. I'd have gone with glowing green myself. It's creepier. Darkside doorway. A spooky doorway, you may say. The pattern on the wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Okay, so the next one is this one. And this one. And finally this one. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Darkside doorway. And I first go to the study. And hey, presto, we're in. Painting Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Indeed. Magazine stack. His magazine collection, yes. This guy is obsessed with Jacks. Jacks Weekly, another lovely pair. A nice collection of books. The dusk suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. A lantern. An old glowing lantern. Seems to have some oil left. Okay, lantern. Dog statue. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. And an armchair. Hey, I just realized that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. I really like the kind of humor in this game. You can never trust a man who owns too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? 6? How many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Well, we do have matches and lantern. I should probably light this thing, just in case. Now we have a lit lantern. I guess it is time to enter the spooky Darkside doorway. Even I am not foolish enough to go in there with no light. But we do have the lantern. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. And this is a mirror version. We are in the mirror world. A box marked Baby's First Cold Ropes. Broken shelf. This looks like the other attic, right down to the broken shelf. Except that it's all blue and cold here. The label says Old Milk circa 8018. Why would you store that? Pile of junk. Don't look in there, mister. That's where the 3-eyed rats hide. And Alice. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yup. Good. I'm hungry, and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. I cannot go downstairs, right? Attic door. There seems to be manic giggling on the other side. I'm glad this door seems secure. Crash, bang. Not so fast, detective. It was Nanny McPhee all the time. Where is Dooley? That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian. After all, it's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it would be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of a cop would give up on a missing kid? But that's what this is, an inheritance scheme. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is actually. What kind of a cop? Most of the TLPD? Badly fair. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. She's so smart, she will know to keep her mouth shut. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you now. With you, come on. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Demonic doorway, Officer Dooley, and we have paint thinner. Have a taste of your own medicine. No. Well, that's that problem solved. That's that problem solvent. Come, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So, the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic. The dark side. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shane, the nanny, was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, yes. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. And that's Malice in Wonderland. That's the first case of the Darkside Detective.